Welcome back to the channel. I am jtvmax, and this is kind of just my thoughts right now. I feel a little torn in the hobby. I saw this Instagram reel, and the point of that reel was, why are you in the hobby? Right? Some bystander told this other bystander in front of this vendor because he was just trying to get the best value out of his collection, and the bystander that had the great question that made me think, and the reason why I'm making this video, all that person said was, well, why are you in the hobby? Like, if they're trying to buy your stuff, great. Like, don't you love the card work or card artwork? It just made me think, right? Just made me think. I feel like a lot of people are in it for various reasons, mostly money. I think the monetary value of a product that holds value is great, because then you can obviously, use that money for, livelihood, or reinvestment into the hobby, meaning that you can, take this one card, it has a dollar value associated to it, and you can go get another card that you fell in love with, right? As like the sets progress and things like that. So it just made me think about, why am I in the hobby? I honestly just feel kind of lost. It was fun over the last couple of months selling my older collection, or my old collection, and kind of like revamping it, buying some sort of shield, certain slabs, things like that. But every day there's someone telling you something that they're doing, and I think that just causes a lot of confusion, because most people are now kind of like 50-50, and where the hate comes from is, one Pokemon YouTuber will tell you his or her thoughts. Hey, buy this, buy that, buy this. I think this is a great set, right? But do you think it's a great set? And then, when that things are clearly coming down in price, right? They're just coming down in price, which is perfectly fine. I go back to the question, why are you in the hobby? I go back to that. Do you love the card artwork? Do you love a certain Pokemon? Or are you just in it for the money? Because the money will come and go, right? It's a collection, it's a hobby, it's a niche, it's whatever, right? Um, Quick money, easy money, long-term hold, right? It's a whatever, right? But the biggest thing you have to figure out is, why are you in the hobby? I love certain artworks, right? Things are just so expensive at times. They're coming down. They're it was it was all the way past the moon. Now it's at least, between the moon and the Earth for a dollar range. I'm just waiting for it to come, back to Earth, right? So then you can chase and things like that. Yes, I have product, but it's like I can't even enjoy it, because why? Like, I don't know why. Even I'm lost. Even I feel a little lost and torn between, like, the chase, the hunt. If I was able to find things like I used to years ago, MSRP level or retail price, that was fun. I could spend $100 and get like 5, 6 different, collection boxes, ETBs, even booster boxes. It was like 110, 120, maybe 130 at your local game shop, probably at most. But you knew what you were getting into, right? Because there was at least a $50, $60 chase card or something of value, or regardless of that, it was just the fun cost was worth it, Now when you're thinking about $300, $400 a booster box, I mean, unless you are financially, set, like, that chase, it becomes, very real for a lot of people, right? And yeah, so, like, I don't know. I just wanted to make this quick video of something I saw, kind of resonated with me. And there is a card show going on right now this weekend that I want to go to, but I'm torn between spending money and chasing a card I want. Of course, I want to hit, or to pull the the Charizard SIR from Phantasmal Flame. Sorry for my misspeaking of the set, or the hyper rare. But you know, of course, like it's just, is it worth it? You know, $300, $280, $250 for a booster box just to have fun. You know, that's for most cases of a family of four, that's a shopping, you know, cart, a weekly shopping cart for some. And it just kind of puts things in kind of this reality of, you know, why are we doing this hobby? So obviously, you know, everyone has their own, you know, take on it. Everyone has their own um, why they're doing the Pokemon hobby, and I'm just curious on your thoughts too. You know, why are you in the hobby? You know, quick money. You know, love of the game. You play the game. Uh, love of the, you know, certain Pokemon because of their abilities. I don't know, right? I kind of like certain Pokemon. Um, Pokemon came out, and just to show my age, when I was about 10 years old, uh, and it was just fun. It was a fun thing to do, collect things and chase the Charizard, and you know, people loved Chansey back then, and Chansey was, and Alakazam. I loved Alakazam, just the artwork. Of course, Mewtwo, things like that. But yeah, no, I just thought I'd make this video based on that one reel I saw, and I was like, I wonder if anybody else kind of feels that way, right? Why are you in the hobby? You know, don't you love the artwork? That should be the a big point to why you're in the hobby, at least, right? Or, you know, once again, you have a favorite Pokemon, you were raised with it, you played the video games, etc. Um, but I'm gonna show you some cards now. That was just my thoughts. Let me know in the comments. Hopefully, it all makes sense. You know, but it just hit me deep when I was like, man, wonder if a lot of people feel that way. You know, at the end of the day, like, why are you in the hobby? You know. So, anyways, few cards that I picked up because I love the artwork. Right? I love the artwork. Um, you know, I've had this card now for, I think, a few months now. You know, I think it's really cool, and that's why I bought it. This one I've had for probably a year and a half to 2 years. I would say, yeah, 2023, late 2023, maybe early 2024. Uh, I bought it because of the artwork, right? Like, didn't really care about the monetary value associated to it. I wanted a good price on it, and you know, yeah, so loved the artwork. And then the last card I want to show you, I just never pulled anything out of Shining Fates, and I really, you know, wanted the Charizard VMAX, you know, and so I ended up buying it. I think I bought this a year ago, maybe the same time frame, late 2023. But yeah, I love the artwork, and of course, Charizard fan. Who, you know, who doesn't like Charizard? Sorry if you don't like Charizard, but I like Charizard. I've always liked Charizard since the very beginning of Pokemon, right? So, anyways, thought I'd just make this quick video, and yeah, let me know what your thoughts are. Maybe I'm just the only one, and that's very possible. But you know, I feel like I'm not. So let me know if you are enjoying the content. Like and subscribe, please. And yeah, I'll catch you on the next video. And hopefully, due to the holidays, there is more product that comes out at retail stores. Yeah, Black Friday, you have just Christmas in general. And yeah, I look forward to making more videos where I can open up packs that I find at least MSRP or retail prices. And I think a lot of you all feel the same way. So have a great day, and happy Pokemon hunting.